What's up, my peers? Well, once again, David here, and this week we decided to do Storytime Week. A couple days ago I was broadcasting live on Younow, and I asked them what I should talk about, and we kind of all collectively agreed I should talk about my senior prom. And to make it more interesting for you guys, I'm going to throw in a ton of pictures so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm going to search through the internet and find whatever I can, so I hope you enjoy that part. So let's start from the beginning. As most of you probably know, last year I graduated high school, so last June was my senior prom. And one of the first steps of going to a prom is asking someone to go with you. I went ahead and asked one of my best friends, Cassidy, to go with me. We went to junior prom, we've been friends for years, and it turned out perfect. I set up this whole series of the scavenger hunt through the woods and using these little notes and stuff, and she really enjoyed it. The next step is finding transportation. And most people would get some fancy limo or some fancy buses, and I was the dummy that elected myself to be in charge of the transportation. My mom and I went on a search for buses, and we finally found this 40-passenger bus. It was absolutely beautiful, and we knew that was going to be the one. Thank God getting enough people to fill up the bus and sign off on it was easier than I thought it was going to be, because not gonna lie, I was really nervous about that. After tons of preparation, prom day finally came. We organized to meet at this park down by the river. Here's a bunch of pictures from that. I hope you guys are all enjoying those. It was not the best day weather-wise, but we just made the best of it. Unknown to us, you had to have a permit to have this many people at this park, which of course we didn't have. So before we knew it, the owner of the park came and was yelling at us, so we just kind of packed up our stuff and left as quickly as possible and got out of there unscathed. So we finally got to the place of the prom. Here's some pictures from inside. It just went really well. My brother Danny DJ'd it, who is right there. That's us inside the place, and here's a little video from some of the music he played. It was a fun time. Prom finally ended, and a group of my friends from the bus had planned to go down to the Jersey Shore for the weekend afterwards. The only problem was I was just so stressed out from everything leading up to it, and there was a couple other circumstances I'm not really going to talk about, but it was very overwhelming, so I said, screw it, I'm not going. It was kind of a last minute thing, so everyone was mad, but it was a lot of stress on me, alright? So I got home that night, and then everyone left the next morning, and I'm sitting on my computer and my phone the whole next day looking at all these pictures on Instagram and Twitter and all this fun that they're having, and I got so friggin' mad that I decided not to go. So I think it was about midnight, the night after prom, where I closed my computer and I said, Dad, you gotta take me down there because this is ridiculous. And I think my parents kind of felt bad that I was home also, so my dad agreed. And 4 hours later, at 4 in the morning, he drove me all the way to Jersey. It was about a 4-hour ride, and we got there before they woke up. Here's a picture of me meeting my friends on the beach, and it was the best decision I could have made. We made the best of the day, the night was awesome, and we left the next day after that. My friend Hutch, her mom drove us home. Thank you if you're watching this, because I know you watch some of my videos. And overall, it was just an awesome weekend. And when it was all said and done, I still have this thing right here. I know some of you guys always wonder what I have on the wall back there, and one of the things is a little glass container of my corsage. Let's focus in here, folks. That is my little flower that was right on my shirt right there. It doesn't smell very good now. It's all dried out now, and I think it's a cool decoration piece, and I'm gonna leave it up there for as long as I can. If you have any other questions, or if you guys have a prom coming up soon and you want some advice or anything, don't be afraid to ask me, because I'm your man for that stuff. And I hope you guys enjoyed the story. If you liked it, give me a big thumbs up right down there. Subscribe to Six Perspectives and my main channel if you haven't already. All my social media links will be right down there as well. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you right back here next Saturday. Peace!